PH. Okay. Okay.
So Spike and Minimouse here. I believe I saw Spike playing Ganondorf while I was over eating my Clubhouse Crispy. And I couldn't really see much other than that. I was too engrossed in my food.
Yeah.
I was hungry.
Spike, he's a very interesting player. He's a little overly aggressive. And a little predictable with his landings. That definitely is part of what knocked him into losers bracket, was the fact that JPH was reading his landings really well. But he's decent at covering the expected options. Like, if he Ganondorf has this, this side B to down B combo that covers 3 of the 4 options, and Spike is aware that it covers 3 of the 4 options and therefore goes for it.
That's fair. That is very fair. Right now he's doing a pretty decent job of, like you said, covering options. He's actually looking pretty sharp with it. He managed to tack on a pretty good amount of percentage. Unfortunately,
the fear
he gets
killed
the
him.
B research, the B reverse on the up B, and taking the stock. But Wizard's Foot just catches him back up.
Now, I just want to briefly talk about that that SD that he had. I believe what happened, because I've been in similar situations before, especially because I play Nest, where it doesn't matter if I hit that weird B reverse angle on my recovery at all. He was afraid of getting hit by the forward smash, so he wanted to fade back and then up B, and he was still holding backwards when he input the up B, and that's what I believe happened. But yeah, like I said, you'll see a lot of Spike putting himself in the air and then using that neutral B float and then landing with an aerial or a down B. And
now, I have a question about this float. How long does it last?
Certain frames. I don't know.
Does it have the potential to last as long as a Peach float?
No. Oh no. Okay. He just used it all.
Okay. That makes sense. Spike taking a stock off Mini and now gaining himself a lead. Looks like he's struggling to get back on stage here a little bit. Mini's doing a decent job. By decent, I mean a good job of just keeping Spike off the stage, and manages to take the stock from it all. Approaching with a down air, looked like it might have been crouch canceled. And percentages are now in Mini's favor. Looks like Spike's
but I mean, Mini is, or not a Mini, Roy is a character who can kill early with some solid sweet spots, but he's not a character that often kills early. Ganondorf, on the other hand, will kill you with a fair, at least once per set at 60%. So
makes sense.
This lead is not as big as Mini would like it to be.
That is,
even after that kill, Mini would definitely feel safer with a bigger lead. And I know that's kind of an obvious statement, but it's especially true because this is a Ganondorf that he's up against, and that down B did take that stock at 70%.
Straight took the stock and pretty much evened out this match. That was a really nice. Any decent hit from Spike right now is probably going to even this back up. Spike's gonna have to work a little bit to catch up, but it's kind of similar to the last game.
Going for that platform.
JPH versus Tess. Hard hitters, they're not really out when they're on the same stock. Unfortunately, Spike's side B wasn't quite going to get into the platform and didn't quite get him to the edge.
And that's one of the things that makes Fox extra dangerous. You said hard hitters, if you're on the same stock as them, are not losing. Fox is the same way, just because he has the hard hitting moves. But he's also
exceptionally fast.
He's also really fast.
Yes. Game 2, we get the final destination pick from Spike. Seems solid to me. I don't think I can complain. Although I do feel like having platforms might benefit Spike's combo game enough to where it would have been not out of the question to choose a stage such as that?
So the funny thing I find about this Ganondorf counterpicking Defty, I have a friend who secondaries Ganon in PM, and whenever we're playing PM friendlies and we go random to FD, he will immediately quit when playing Ganon. He says, I need platforms. Like, I can't do anything. Like, I would feel super good about this stage as a counterpick in Nest Ganon.
I'm not sure what happened, but Ganondorf, like, showed his sword.
Oh yeah, Ganondorf's taunt.
I forgot about that. What? You died?
Ganondorf's taunt, one of his taunts is now his Ganon Punch, except it's bigger, has super armor. Like, it's a better version of his Ganon Punch.
Okay.
And it's a taunt. And that's what you saw there.
Okay.
Yeah, Spayk, both sets I've seen him play, he doesn't touch it once game 1, and then he goes for it for like every single edge guard game 2, which I thought was weird. Yeah, and that side B to down B that I talked about, that will cover every single option except the tech roll in, and I could be wrong about this, but I think a tech in place with DIing in.
Possibly.
I just
seems to be pretty strong.
Against Ganon's, the first tech I always do is in, because they haven't had a chance to read me and I haven't had a chance to read them. So it's just like they're gonna expect me to. They're gonna go for the option that covers 3 out of 4 options, rather than attempting to read me at the very beginning of a game. Like, and then when it gets later into the set, like, it'll start getting trickier. I'll have to start going for different things because they'll predict it. Spayk.
Up being very early there.
Well,
He might have had a jump.
I think he had a jump. The thing that Spayk, I haven't seen him do once, is use his down B to refresh his double jump. And I think it might just be because he doesn't know about it. Like, honestly, there's been situations where that's the only reason I can think of him not going for it. Like, he's definitely dead. He definitely knows he's dead, and he could live with the down B.
It's possible.
And he's doing a really excellent job of, like, just stuffing Mini's approaches. Like, he's rolling away, he's staying away from Mini, and he's stuffing his approaches with the down B. But Mini overall is winning enough exchanges to build up a pretty decent lead here. Questionable, very questionable forward smash, but followed by a questionable mini-mouse side B. I would have liked, you know how Spayk went for that forward tilt after the tech roll in?
Yes.
Or before the tech roll in, and then he did a dash attack. Yeah, I would have liked to just see Spayk go for that second forward tilt, because I think it would have connected, and that's going to be a sweet spot. It looks like a sweet spot. Oh, nice recovery there. Not really giving Mini any opportunity to edge guard because of how powerful the down B is, and like how hard it is to beat. Nice float to back air. That's one thing that Spayk does not fail to do, is utilize that float offensively on stage in the neutral.
That is true. He definitely does take advantage of the fact that he has a mechanic that not many characters have.
Yeah, and I don't see a lot of Ganons go for it a whole lot. So it's refreshing to see. And it's working. The only thing is I think he could be getting a little predictable with it. But as long as, like, if you're being predictable and your opponent isn't beating you because you're being predictable, then you can go ahead and continue to be predictable.
That is completely fair. I will get hit by Marth's F smash pretty much all the time.
Yeah, I can be predictable with Marth F smashes, and it won't matter against you.
Nope, probably not.
And he doesn't double jump there. He had a double jump. I know he had a double jump because he down B'd, so he for sure had one.
Okay. So a 2-0 from Minnie Mouse on Spayk. It